Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong.
You hear me say very often, try through faith, through talking to spiritual fathers, through therapy, to empower yourself so you can overcome through endurance the crisis that hits your relationship. And you might be wondering, oh no, I don't do theology, I don't do faith. But wait, don't be prejudiced, because there is something that comes through the Christian faith that if we open our minds, we will see that it is very helpful to apply in broken, damaged situations relationships go through and get impacted from. There are three things that I want to bring up that are very, very helpful and give us reasons why we need to consider enduring the difficulties, the hardship that comes from things going different than the way we want them to go, and helps us developing that determination to endure the things we don't really care for, but with a goal in mind, not to adjust and become indifferent to the crisis and to the problems that hit the relationship, but to help the relationship survive from the crisis that has hit the relationship. Those three things are forgiving the other person for doing it wrong, for being wrong, asking for forgiveness for your contribution, because it takes two to tango, and sometimes we are the initiators of the wrong, sometimes we are the ones that reciprocate the wrong with wrong, but nevertheless, justified or unjustified, it stays wrong. So the first two are forgiving and asking for forgiveness. Often we have the desire to go back and analyze the wrongs, not in an attempt to figure out an alternative way of correcting my wrong, but in order to justify or to prove that it was wrong, which justifies the fact that it was wrong, why I react the way I do. That is not useful, that is not helpful, that is not going to serve anything, any good purpose rather. It can serve and extend the crisis. It is like what we got in 2020. When someone was infected by the virus, we were treating the person. We were not focusing on how he got sick or what was it that got him sick as the person is dying. We were treating the person and his symptoms or her symptoms independently on how he got sick or where he got sick. The same approach we need to do with broken relationships, with sick relationships. If you feel your relationship is sick, start looking at the means that will help the relationship get better again. Not taking inventories of how it got sick, who is to be blamed, where it is sick. I mentioned two so far of the three. The third is change your ways. It's called in Greek metania. Change the way you think, change the way you approach challenges, change your behavior. Those three things I took from the Christian faith. They're not mine. But I studied them and saw that the value in helping relationships is tremendous. They are difficult because they require humility, and it is the humility, the necessary ingredient that leads to enduring, that leads to developing determination to endure the bad times as we are going through healing. Enduring does not mean being passive, indifferent, and adjusting into a bad situation, keeping it bad. Enduring is being anchored into how the relationship needs to change, how the relationship can be improved, and deciding to stay on track and wait as the changes start happening to go through it and come out, having the relationship improved, healed, so I can enjoy with my loved one the outcome. It is faith that became my source for the tools that we use here. So be open-minded. And if you don't want to get involved in the Christian faith, that's okay. But at least take from it what will benefit and help your relationship. When the relationship has reached separation, filing for divorce, often we say, okay, I'm going to start dating again. I need to find the right one because the one I was with was the wrong one. That thought process is very destructive. It is enduring, instead of looking for escaping. That helps not only the relationship, but the people involved in the relationship get better.
We thank you for listening to Coffee Break with Ninita. Our goal is to help our StayWHOLE community work through their challenges. Please join this cause by supporting us on Patreon. You can do that for the price of just 1 cup of coffee per month. Just click on the Patreon link in the podcast description below, or simply visit us at www.patreon.com/StayWHOLE. We appreciate you and hope we can help you stay whole.